There was a rather awkward start to the launch of the new education and vocational program at Her Majesty's Prison in Balsamgot, Tortola on Monday, January 13, 2017, when Governor John Duncan revealed that initially he was averse to the invitation to participate in the event.
When the Minister spoke to me on Friday and said, "I want you to come and give some remarks at this ceremony," I did say to him, "What is it you wish me to say?" As you know very well, the Governor does not do gesture politics. The days of plumed hats and governors kissing babies are well and truly over. If you want to see what they look like, you can go to the Government House Museum, but don't expect this Governor to engage in that. However, he convinced me that it was a useful task to come up here, and I agree with him, because the prison is where delegated responsibility for the security of the territory, where the rubber hits the road.
The governor's broadside went further, questioning the priorities of the government, asserting that the budget of the police force has been steadily cut, with the magistrate and high courts in some level of disrepair, while the commercial and arbitration courts are prioritized. Situations, he added, Premier Dr. D. Orlando Smith will be keen to address.
It does seem to me, as your governor, that we are happy to spend money on the commercial court, happy to spend money on the arbitration court, but we have a magistrate court which is not really fit for purpose. We have had to move the registry staff from the High Court into new premises because their premises were not fit for purpose. It could be said that we spend more money on expatriate legal services than we do for our own people.
Governor Duncan also went on to weigh in on the renewed public discourse about political independence for the territory, following a recent public forum at the H. Lavity Stout Community College. And as he put it, the UK would engage in such talks, but only with certain legislative prerequisites.
I'm sure the United Kingdom would be very willing to consider independence, and certainly is willing to consider constitutional review. But they, like I, will be asking for certain things to be done, and I have mentioned them in public before. The Freedom of Information Act, Data Protection Act, Whistleblower Act, the Human Rights Council established. Madam Speaker, we've had it 3 times brought to the Assembly and it has still not passed. This needs to be rectified. We are about to have a review of our human rights obligations this year.
Education Minister Marwan Walwyn, who also has responsibility for prisons, responded to the governor's assertions.
Governor, I want to thank you very much for being here. You know we share the responsibility for the prison, hence your invitation. And it depends sometimes on how you look at life, whether you look at life or you look at a glass as half empty or half full. I choose to look at it as half full, because we are a new democracy, we're a new country. I think we have made a number of significant strides as a people, as a government, successive governments in this territory, and I think we should be proud of them. There are things, yes, that we have to get done, but in time they will get done. For the 2.5 years that you have been here, I'm sure that you can also say a number of very significant things has been done in this country to move the agenda forward for good governance and accountability.